what does blackness mean according to the text? People feel that they have to be responsible for the images themselves. See, art has to do something very, very complicated. And I thought that was a very DaDa way of thinking. Art has to hold you. I feel different when I'm painting pictures. Art is a kind of illustration of what the person is. Well, you know, I needed, the reason why I haven't switched to watercolor, but I needed something that was as close to literature as I could go. You know, painting has a physicality to it that brings on a different mindset to me. You know, I feel different when I'm painting pictures. You know, it's all painting, you know, but you know, the medium of watercolor is such a different medium. You know, when you've been slaving at, you know, big ass painting and get past, as I tell my friend, the good factor of it. Watercolors, it's like going on an easy date, you know. And so once you can do it, you know, it seems like journal entries. And it's something about the whiteness of this paper that erases, you know, any kind of misunderstanding of what the image is supposed to do.
Or a gallery wall for that.
Right.
Doesn't matter, you can extend that.
Right. So for the viewer, there's nowhere to go. You know, but just look at it in language. You know what I'm saying? So the whiteness of the paper, of course, is the medium itself. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, everything is generated for the viewer to confront just these two images, and they are two images here. You know, language is image. You know, word as an image. You know? And so, yeah. See, art has to do something very, very complicated. Art has to hold you, you know, and it doesn't have the kind of the aid of music like when you go to cinema. You know, you have all these other things working with you to get you in the mood, you know, and music already puts you in a strange mood, you know what I'm saying? But what the plastic arts have to do is to hold you when all the chatter is around, you know, especially when we are a drive-by society. The thing about these is that everything will become apparent to you maybe much later. You know, once you know the language of the images. You know, because it's not that interesting to know these images. It's more interesting to know of images like this that you've seen every day, and then now you can see how. I mean, this is every day. I mean, these ready-mades is like every day. I mean, they're in the advertising art all around the country. There's the image and there's the word. Before I painted the image, the word came first, you know, and then I read everything about the subject, you know, DaDa. Yeah. And then I went through hip-hop magazines, and I had some cats from Third Ward come over, and I said, "You are DaDa." Just like him, you know.
So you found related with that.
Right. The personality had to go with that. You know what I'm saying? But see, the hip hop cats had to have a philosophy too. You know, when I came up with this idea, I didn't want the images to do anything. I just wanted them to stand there. You know, I wanted them to stand there, and like I love this image just about symbols. I just wanted them to stand there because people have an interpretation of what blackness is in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But that comes at an interesting price according to what? You know, what does blackness mean according to the text? You know, and so all that was you know, in my mind, and I thought that was a very DaDa way of thinking. You know. My name is David McGee. Sitting here looking at a portfolio of prints that I've done called Ready-Made Africans, published by Herrenheim Press in San Antonio. These lithographs are merging between DaDa sensibility and hip-hop thought. The work is about ideas and how ideas can bring us closer together based on intellectual prowess. This is a continuum of some work I've been thinking about for the last 2 years, I think. We're going to do a big show in coming up soon based on my readings of Moby Dick. I'm using some of the same kind of images as the images you see here. And there you go.